I've got the Wuben E2 little bitty flashlights to show you today. They sent me two of them, two different colors. So we're going to open them up really fast. I'll show you what comes in the package. And then we're going to see what the features are. And I'll show you what it's like to use them in a real world situation. So what do we get in the box? We get an itty bitty user manual, a little keychain split ring, how to use the quick release connector, USB-A to USB-C charging cable. This might be the quick release connector. Looks like there's also a teensy tiny, I can't even get it out of the package because it's so little, a tiny O-ring. Check that out. It won't get off my hand. Here is the quick release connector on a beaded chain. So I'm going to put this back in the package so I don't lose it, especially that little O-ring. Let's put that in there. Ah, there we go. Okay. And there's the flashlight. I told you it was little. Look at this little guy. All right, is that like the cutest thing you've ever seen? Look at that. Now this is, I guess, the black version. So, you know, that's where the light comes out, obviously. Then we have the control button. We've got a USB-C little tiny charging port. And we've got a tiny, get my finger underneath there so you can see, hole for that split ring. Or I am guessing that that is for this little connector. So I guess maybe it goes like that. Yep. So that's nice. And then to get it off of there, it's got these tiny clips on each side. See that? How it says open. Now to get it off, I guess you pinch them. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but they are spring-loaded. But yeah, it's not easy to do that with your fingers because they're so little. Yeah, it's doable, but it's a little fiddly. Look at this, isn't it cute? Yeah, let's see if it turns on or if it needs to be charged. Oh, it turned on. Let me hold down the, yeah, there you go. You hold down the button and it is cycling through the different stages. Low, medium, high. Let's open this other one up and I'll show you a different color. There we go. There's a red one. So there you go, red or black. Super cute. I'm going to charge it up and then we will check it out in the dark. I also wanted to show you that it is also magnetic. The tail on each of them has a magnet, so you can just put it on something magnetic. I can't get over how little these are. All right, I just wanted to check the instructions here. So this does not have a turbo mode. It has a low, which is 5 lumens. It has a medium that's 50, and then the high is 150 lumens. Now it also has a side white light. So to get the side white light, what do? You have to, what do you do with that? You have to double click this. Well, that didn't do anything, did it? Let's try this one because we knew it worked. Okay, when it's on, check this out. Look at the side lights. Now the side light can be 80 lumens, 10 lumens, or a heartbeat flash. So I don't know how you flip between that. Okay, there we go. That's probably 80. And there's the heartbeat. And there's the low, which is 10 lumens. And the high. That's kind of a neat feature. And then turn it off. Oh, that's glowing right there. I wonder if that's even low, or what do they call that? Oh, there's also a red and blue light. You turn it off. Okay, it turned off. Okay, let's do this. Double click. Oh, there we go. Blue and red. All right, let's turn that off. It remembers the last setting. So even if it's in a mode like that, it will remember when you turn it off and turn it back on. Okay, so let's hold down the button. Now it's just blinking blue, blinking red, and blue. All right, all right. And then we're back. So the double click is what changes modes. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna charge it up and then we'll see what it's like to use it in the dark. This is what I'm seeing when I look down my stairwell when there aren't any lights on. Now I'm going to turn on the Wuben E2 flashlight so we can see what it looks like if the power was out and we were going to use it. Okay. Now I'm going to hold down the button to switch between the different levels. That looks like low, medium, and high. Low, medium, high. So this little flashlight can easily light up your stairway if the power's out. Again, low, medium, high. I've been using these two Wuben E2 flashlights for the past week or so, and I have to say that I really like them. But there are some caveats. It should go without saying that these are not going to replace your primary flashlight. These are just little EDC flashlights that you're going to use if you drop something on your desk, under the bed. You know, you need to find it really quick. If you wake up in the middle of the night, you need to find your way to the bathroom. The power goes out, you need to find your way to the fuse box. That's the kind of thing you're going to use these for, because since they are so tiny, they obviously have a tiny battery in them. And at the highest level of lumens, the high mode, it's 150 lumens to 100 lumens. There's a range there because you only get the 150 for 1 minute. After that, the light goes down to 100 lumens, and that will last you for 30 minutes. If you go to the medium mode, that's 50 lumens. That will last you 1 hour before the battery's depleted. And if you go all the way down to the 5 lumen level, with that one, you can use it for 7 hours before you deplete the battery. Now, you're not going to be able to use this to find your way out of the woods, you know, walking 7 hours at night, because it just doesn't put out that much light. But for little things like I mentioned, it works great. They aren't expensive. The features are neat. The magnet in the back's neat. Now the quick release necklace thing, yeah, I'm not sold on that. I had a little bit of trouble getting it to disconnect. It's a little fiddly. I think they should just make a magnetic release instead of the little clips. But other than that, I would say that these are good. They would make a fun little gift for your favorite EDC fanatic. Hey, it's not too early to start thinking about stocking stuffers. Yeah, I know, yuck. Anyway, if you're interested in these little lights, check the description below. I'll have a link. If you like this review, give me a thumbs up. What is your favorite mini flashlight? Let me know. And as always, I hope you have a great day.